guys here.
Again, welcome to Wild Bill's Fight Night 16. This is an amateur bout, your first fight of the night on your fight card. In the red corner, 30 years old, at a height of 5'9", weighing in at 150 pounds, with a record of no wins, 2 losses, from Charleston, South Carolina, fighting for Precision Fight Sports. Red corner, Artie Gaddis. His opponent tonight, fighting out of the blue corner, 29 years of age, at a height of 5'7", weighing in at 150 pounds. His first debut fight, amateur bout, no record whatsoever, looking for a win or a loss. From Georgia, Douglasville's own, from Knuckle Up, blue corner, Greg Lawrence. And for this amateur bout, your referee will be George Erden. Again, this fight scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. And your ring card girl to kick it all off. Give them a round of applause. Let's hear it for Hooters. Welcome to round 1 of your first fight of the night, Wild Bill's Fight Night 16.
About the amateur rules in Georgia. Are you comfortable explaining the amateur rules in Georgia? No, I don't know.
All right, guys, we got a local boy, debut fight. Let me hear you scream. First fight of the night. Fire him up.
Will I be able to hear you? All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to Wild Bill's Fight Night here in Atlanta, Georgia. We got Artie Gaddis, Charleston, South Carolina, against Greg Lawrence. From Douglasville, Georgia, fighting out of Knuckle Up Gym. I'm Cliff Fretwell. I'm here with Jeff Bedard. We're here for a whole night of fights. This is our first fight on the card tonight. This is an amateur MMA bout. Live from Atlanta, Georgia here. Wild Bill's Fight Night at Wild Bill's. Nice takedown by Artie Gaddis there. Here with Jeff Bedard, pro MMA fighter yourself. Artie's got him on the ground. Amateur Georgia rules, you can only punch to the body on the ground. In this situation, what's Artie looking to do?
Well, he's just past the guard, and he's in side mount right now. And they're kind of stuck in the corner right now, but he's hitting to the body really nice. And I think he's trying to open him up where he can step across and get the full mount.
Yeah, amateur rules here in Georgia, they changed the amateur rules about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. No strikes to the head on the ground. You can, I believe you can knee to the body on the ground. You notice they're wearing shin guards, and they're also wearing a little bit thicker gloves. They're more training gloves. Looks like already setting up a real naked choke here, maybe a schoolyard choke.
Yeah, if he can clear his leg out of the inside leg, and he can get around to his back, and then he could get a definite rear naked choke. Right now, he's done a nice job so far. Now they're in the clinch.
Both guys in the black and white trunks. That's Greg Lawrence right here working a takedown. He's got the body lock. Artie's jumping up for a guillotine here. Greg fights it off pretty well. Artie's transitioned to look like an armbar. Greg with a nice pass.
Yeah, Lawrence is looking to secure full mount now. He's really working. He's pushing down that arm. I'm not sure if he's looking for a guillotine or a Kimura right now. Now he's looking to pass.
We're here September 19th, Wild Bill's Fight Night here in Atlanta, Georgia. Wild Bill's Club. Cliff Fretwell here with Jeff Bedard. First fight of the night, amateur MMA. Artie Gaddis, Greg Lawrence, 150 pounds. Precision Fight Sports is Artie Gaddis' camp he's fighting out of. Greg Lawrence fighting out of Knuckle Up. Looks like Lawrence might have full mount here.
Yeah, he just got full mount now, and unfortunately he can't rain down punches to the face like you can in a pro MMA bout. But now he's working on a side choke. He's got his head in the right position. If he can jump off out of the mount, go to side choke. He's got it. It's tight.
Looks like
it's tight. He's about to get it. He's about to get it. He's about to choke him out.
Artie needs to answer the phone right here. Artie needs to get his right hand up to his right ear. Looks like he's still fighting it off. Greg needs to put his right hip on the ground right here. Looks like he's switching back. There he goes.
Yes,
that's
Cliff, you're correct. There it is. It's looking deep. It's looking like he can finish it. Oh, now he for some reason went back to full mount, and he's raining down punches to the body.
was a good round there. Artie came out strong. Looked like he was going to take the round. About midway through, he's dominating, moving well on the ground. And Greg got back to his feet, got a good takedown. Artie made a sloppy attempt at a guillotine choke, and Greg took over the fight, almost finished it there at the end.
Yes, Greg really showed me some nice control on top position. And he got the mount, secured a side choke. And I think the bell saved Gaddis, actually.
Yeah. A lot of times with these amateur guys, it's their first, second time, maybe even third time in the ring. A guy comes out and gets on you real quick like that. It can rattle you and get you out of your game. Greg Lawrence, amateur MMA debut, stayed in there, relaxed, got back to his feet, almost put it away. Steve Hedden's doing good things over there at Knuckle Up, working with Greg Lawrence.
Yeah, I was really surprised at how composed Lawrence, what kind of composure Lawrence showed. He did a really nice job of keeping a composure and coming back out and dominating the rest of that round. And in my opinion, he won that round.
Yeah, he might have stole that round. You're absolutely right. Lawrence coming out. He definitely looks a little bit fresher. More fresh of the two.
Big right hand by Lawrence, but it missed. Gaddis did a nice job of ducking under. Now they're in the clinch position and under and over. Typical wrestling position.
Knee there, attempt by Gaddis. Front head position here by Greg. Looks like Gaddis might be trying to drag out, both on their knees.
Gaddis has got to control that hand. Otherwise, he's either going to get hit with a guillotine, with an arm-in guillotine, or an anaconda choke from this position if he doesn't control a wrist or a hand.
Wild Bill's Fight Night, September 18th, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Wild Bill's Country Club.
Lawrence is...
Go ahead.
Lawrence is setting up the anaconda. Oh, he's got it. It's tight. He tapped. He tapped. Nice. Nice. That was a quick tap.
Very well executed.
Tight.
Greg Lawrence. Amateur MMA debut. Fought well. Fought well.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Greg Lawrence's jiu-jitsu. Steve Hedden and those guys have done a good job down there in Douglasville, Georgia with these guys. They look really sharp.
Like the next two.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go wrap up.
Okay.
Go wrap up game. He's hysterical, man. Married, divorced, kid, fights, and this is nerve-wracking.
Did a good job.
She's in the microphone. She's coming through.
All right, in this first fight of the night, mixed martial arts scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your winner in the second round at the 57-second mark, using an anaconda choke, blue corner, Greg Lawrence. His first fight, debut fight from Douglasville, Georgia, and he's now 1-0. Our second fight of the night.
What's that?
Mixed martial arts scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. This amateur bout, fighter in the red corner, 22 years of age. Coming in at 6 foot even, 170 pounds with a record of 3 wins, no losses. From Marietta, Georgia, fighting for X3 Sports, red corner, Steel McCall. His opponent tonight in this mixed martial arts amateur bout, 23 years of age, at a height of 5'9", also weighing in at 170 pounds, with a record of no wins, 2 losses, looking for his first win from Canton, Georgia. Fighting for Team Newsome MMA, blue corner, Joey For your second fight of the night, welcome to round one, brought to you by your ring card girl, Hooters. Come on!
But yeah, I give it less than a minute.
All right, guys. All right, guys, here at Wild Bill's Fight Night.
All right, Wild Bills, give them some love, man. Let me hear you scream.
Wild Bill's Fight Night here at Wild Bill's, live from Atlanta. I'm here with Tough 3 veteran and UFC veteran Rory Singer. I'm Cliff Farwell. We got Steel McCall against Joey
Throwing a
Martin.
flurry here as you introduce him. He's pounding away, and I guess, Cliff, that was the long and short of that fight.
Quick fight. We thought it would be a quick fight, but 3-0. Steel McCall ends the fight in less than 30 seconds.
And maintains that undefeated record. And unfortunately, Joey Martin was unable to put a win on his resume this evening. That was brutal. Came out and had some heavy leather. Good straight punches, and didn't look like Joey had much of an answer, Cliff.
Yeah, referees aren't going to take many chances with the amateur bouts. They're going to stop it early. Crowd's not upset with it. Crowd's a little upset with it, but the referees can't take a chance. Guy getting hurt.
You know, we've both been there before, and really first and foremost, you got to worry about the fighter's safety, and that's what he's in there with the stripes on for. Make sure no one gets hurt, especially these amateurs. They're not getting paid. Just trying to gain some experience.
Steel McCall, X3 Fitness, trained by Tony Tucci. Looks like he's doing good things over there. Steel McCall moves to 4-0.
I want to remind the folks that November 15th will be the first Saturday night Wild Bill's Fight Night in history here at, of course, Wild Bill's. Again, it'll be the first Saturday event at Wild Bill's. Don't miss it. It's going to be an action-packed card, as they all are. One of the premier events in the Southeast here in Duluth. Wild Bill's Fight Night.
And Southside Steve has the decision. Should be an easy one.
All right, your second fight of the night, mixed martial arts, amateur bout scheduled for 3-minute rounds. In the first round at the 19-second mark, winner with a TKO, now his fourth win, undefeated, red corner from Marietta, Georgia, Steel McCall. Steel McCall, your winner from Marietta, Georgia. Your fourth fight of the night on your fight card. Again, an amateur bout, mixed martial arts scheduled for 3-minute rounds. In the red corner, 19 years old, at a height of 5'9", 135 pounds. With a record of 2 wins, no losses, fighting out of Anderson, South Carolina for Evolution Combat Academy. Red corner, Jeremy Barrett. His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, 21 years of age, at a height of 5'6", a weight of also 135 pounds. No record, debut fight for this fighter. From Suwanee, Georgia, fighting for Knuckle Up, blue corner, Cody Black. And your referee for this mixed martial arts amateur bout, again scheduled 3-minute rounds, 3 of them, it's George Erden.
Final instruction.
All right. Here at Wild Bill's Fight Night here in Atlanta, Georgia. Wild Bill's Country Club. Got Cody Black, local boy, Knuckle Up Fitness. Gets Anderson, South Carolina's Evolution Combat Academy, Jeremy Barrett. Barrett 2-0. Black making his amateur MMA debut. I'm here with Jeff Bedard. And we're about to get underway here. Black with a nice double leg tackle. Goes straight for the arm bar. That's tight. Barrett fought it off well. Black right back in on a takedown. I'm Cliff Fretwell here with Jeff Bedard.
Cody Black has come out with 2 strong double leg takedowns. He's looked very impressive off his takedowns.
Pounded to the body here. An accomplished amateur wrestler, Cody Black, obviously showing his strength tonight. Barrett does a smart thing there. Black goes to look for a little far knee pick there.
A nice sprawl by Barrett.
And Barrett's kind of settled in here. He's understanding what Cody's game plan is. That's to get him to the ground. He's worked the sprawl a little bit.
It looks like Cody Black is going for an armbar, and Barrett wants none of it. He clears the arm out, and he comes back out. Now he's trying to...
Nice
double leg slam by Black again.
His elbow's out. He planted on his elbow. His elbow's out. His elbow's out. He slammed him on his elbow, and his elbow got dislocated.
Wow. Off a high amplitude double leg slam, Cody Black has dislocated Jeremy Barrett's left elbow.
Yeah, he went to post on the way down. It actually happens a lot in wrestling. It's common. When you're falling to your back, the first thing you want to do is break your fall with your arm. And Barrett just did what his natural reaction was, and all that weight his elbow couldn't handle all that weight. Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I hope the young man's okay. That's just a kind of a freak accident that happens in this sport, along with many other combat sports.
Yeah, I saw it come out on the way down. It looked like Barrett noticed it. Black did what he was supposed to and kept fighting until the ref stopped him. You can't fault Black for that.
No, when you're in there competing, they tell you at the beginning of each fight, you fight until I say otherwise or you hear the bell.
That's a tough young man right there. He's just going to stand up right after getting his elbow dislocated. I think they popped it back in.
That's a tough 19-year-old kid. He's got a bright future. He's 2-1 now, and Cody Black was very, very impressive in his debut. I was very impressed with his double legs and his big-time slams. Got the crowd into it a lot.
Yeah, 135 pounds. Those guys were fighting like middleweights. Black kept the pace going the entire time. He definitely showed his wrestling strength here tonight.
Yes, he did. He definitely reverted back to what he's known and what he's done all his life. Both of them are real tough young kids, and they got bright, bright futures.
I guess that's going to be a decision for Black on a referee stoppage. I don't know if they'll consider that a medical stoppage or a TKO. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out.
And your third fight of the night, being the fourth fight on your fight card. Hand already up in the air. From Suwanee, Georgia. Winning his first fight ever. Fighting for Knuckle Up. Cody Black, blue corner. Winning in round 1 in a minute 33 with an arm and shoulder choke. Let's hear it for the local boy. Come on. All right, this is our first professional bout of the night. This is fight 5 on your fight card. Mixed martial arts scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds.
Something like that.
In the red corner, at 26 years of age, 6 foot, 265 pounds, from Newberry, South Carolina, fighting for Team Predator, Robert Alexander. His opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, 25 years of age, 6 foot, also 265 pounds, with a record of 2 wins, no losses, fighting out of Gainesville, Georgia. From Megladon Gym, blue corner, Scott Barrett. Your referee for this professional bout, again scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds, is Mr. Blake Grice.
All right, here Wild Bill's Fight Night here at Wild Bill's, Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, welcome to round 1, brought to you Wild Bills and Budweiser and Herb.
All right, we're here at Wild Bill's Fight Night, Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, Wild Bills, we got
First
the big
pro fight
boys
of the
this
night.
time. Professional bout. Let me hear you scream.
Robert Alexander, I'm here with tough veteran, UFC veteran Rory Singer. He's going to be making the call with me. I'm Cliff Fredwell, and we're about to get ready to throw down here.
Scott Barrett's coming out of a really good gym in Megladon, Muay Thai. Training with some really good people down there. Scott Hicks, Thai coach. Big dude.
Nope.
Possibly coming this way. And
Big slam right off the bat.
that was a very nice slam. That guy's 265 on the bottom. We picked him up like I would pick up a tissue.
Going full mount here. He's got a ton of options. He's just going to rain down blows right now.
Looks like this isn't going to last much longer, and there you go again. It's all about fighter safety, and if you're not putting up a defense, putting your hands up in front of your face is not a defense.
That was quick. I believe we've called about 2 minutes of fights tonight out of 5 fights so far, Roy.
They have been going down fast, Cliff, and that was an impressive display of strength and wrestling. But I'm just going to go with strength first and foremost. Scott Barrett is a force in the heavyweight division, slowly coming up the ranks, now undefeated at 3-0. And other than what we saw, I can't really comment much more. But that was pretty good ground and pound, I guess. And it looks like Robert Alexander's up and doing okay.
25 years old, relatively young in the sport. He's definitely got some years ahead of him.
Most definitely, I've had an opportunity to train with Scott in the past. His Thai coach and his coach is my Thai coach. And he's as big and strong as he just showed that he was, and lifting that dude up over his head.
Well, in your opinion, what do you do with a guy like him? Do you just keep feeding him guys that he can hone his skills on? How early do you test this guy in his career? He's 3-0 right now. He's obviously got an array of skills. When do you start testing this guy?
I think you just kind of keep trying to build his record, but build it with guys that are getting progressively better.
This was our 5th fight of the night. Again, professional bout scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds. In the first round at the 29-second mark, winner by a TKO with now a record of 3-0. Blue corner, Scott Barrett. Scott Barrett with a record of 3-0. Let's hear it for red corner's Robert Alexander. Give him some love. Again, welcome to Wild Bill's. We want to remind you that Darius Rucker will be the first show back here at Wild Bill's. Hootie, Thursday, September 25th. Tickets available, just $15 at the door. Upcoming shows, Luke Bryan, REO Speedwagon, and Montgomery Gentry. Get your tickets for Wild Bill's. Go to wildbillsatlanta.com. November 15th, our first ever Saturday night fight. It'll be the first, but it'll be Wild Bill's 22nd Ultimate Fighting right here. At this time, we go into our 6th fight, your 5th fight of the night, fight 6 on your fight card. This is a professional bout scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds. Mixed martial arts. Meet red corners, Jason the Hitman Wiggins.
I'm David Oberst. I'm here at Jeff Boudreaux from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm making a pro just made a fight with me, and just step up to this.
Who's the sparring? The head of the sparring? In the movie, sparring? Who's the head of the sparring?
Basically, Jim, not only fight and train other people, you work in the gym, you work in the GMC.
Leonidas. That's what we call him, Leonidas.
It's just that mission. Lives in the gym, and I'm from job, and time for the gym, so.
Call him Leonidas.
After work, I'm training before work, I'm training, how much time have you spent training tonight for the pro debut here at Wild Bill's? I mean, I always train. This fight, next fight, non-stop training, so it's not really like it's step it up in the morning. I mean, it's pretty much what happens is as soon as the fight comes and 4 or 5 minutes out, step it up a little bit, and I'm always training. So it's like, we're getting quite a fan base now. I've already got 200 people this evening. Anything you want to say to those people that are coming out here tonight? I just want to say I appreciate all your support. Appreciate you coming out. You'll be all right tonight. Let's get it crazy.
Yo, I just want to say we're going to slow things down just a little bit right now. And we're going to move it around and we're going to introduce blue corner, Jeff Boudreaux. 25 years old, at a height of 5'11", a weight of 171 pounds, with a record of 2 wins, no losses. Fighting for Roberto Traven Unit 2 Fitness from Conyers, Georgia, blue corner, Jeff Boudreaux. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner in this professional mixed martial arts bout scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds. 28 years of age, at a height of 5'9", also 171 pounds, with a record of 9 wins, 6 losses. From Wilington, North Carolina, fighting for the Hitman Fight Squad, it is Jason the Hitman Wiggins. Your referee for this professional bout, Mr. Blake Grice. All right, you guys wanted some action, you're about to get it. A man that's undefeated and another man with 9 wins, regardless of his losses, with something to prove. Welcome to a professional bout, mixed martial arts. Let me hear you scream. It's fight number 6 tonight, Wild Bill's Fight Night 21.
All right, here we go. Wild Bill's Fight Night. Jeff Boudreaux, Jason Wiggins, Pro MMA, 170 pounds. I'm here with Rory Singer, UFC vet. I'm Cliff Fredwell. Boudreaux in for the takedown early.
Nice double leg. Jeff's a good wrestler, actually a wrestling coach over at Unit 2 where he's fighting out of. Doesn't have a big record, but definitely comes in with a good amount of experience and a good team behind him.
Jason Wiggins from Wilington, North Carolina, Hitman Fight Squad, 9-6. Recently won a belt up there. He's coming down here with something to prove.
Definitely taking on a newcomer, and you know, this is not the kind of fight you want to come in, take, and lose. Looks like he might have a choke locked up. Boudreaux's got a nice little choke locked up, and there you go. Nice front headlock. Guillotine submission.
When you get your neck pinched like that, you can't scoot your hips away. There's not much you can do other than tap.
Seriously, it's you're going to sleep. You're going to hurt your neck, and you're going to the hospital, I guess. But yeah, he got locked in. He did not defend it well, and I think he panicked a little bit. Felt the strength. I trained with Jeff Boudreaux. He is a strong guy. He's an athletic individual. They call him Leonidas in his gym. Looks like something out of a Spartan movie.
He does.
And came in here.
I just want his abs. That's all I want. I just want his abs.
I believe they're painted on. I think I saw some spray paint in the back. Came in here, kept his undefeated streak going, winning his 3rd professional fight. And impressive. Yeah, most definitely. Want to remind the folks at home that November 15th, Wild Bills will have their first ever Saturday night fight card. It's sure to be explosive, as explosive the fights tonight have been. So make sure you tune in.
Tonight's fights are promoted by Steve Butter and Amy Lynn's Full Throttle Entertainment. We're here at Wild Bill's Fight Night. Guys, don't forget, sponsored tonight by Budweiser, Great American Lager, D. Keller & Sons, Flood Brothers Moving and Storage, and the Paradise Funding Company. 5th fight of the night, and Jeff Boudreaux just ran through Jason Wiggins.
Just waiting on a decision now, although we know what it is, but just waiting on it from Southside Steve. Want to thank David Oblas and his Undisputed Productions. Check out Full Throttle Entertainment at www.fullthrottlemma.com to learn more about upcoming fights here at Wild Bills. And check out these fights on Comcast On Demand.
44 seconds, guillotine choke. Let's hear it for Jeff Boudreaux, blue corner. Bills Fight Night 21. This is Fight 8 on your fight card. This is mixed martial arts scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds, professional bout. Fight. Introducing right now in the red corner, 28 years of age, standing 5'11", weighing 186 pounds, with a record of 6-8, fighting for X3 Sports from Marietta, Georgia. Red corner, David Vitkay. His opponent tonight, fighting out of the blue corner, 34 years of age, 6 foot tall, 185 pounds, with a record of 5 wins, 1 loss. Fighting for Columbia Submission Fight Team, a man that says he has no home, looking to take it in the second round. From Columbia, South Carolina, blue corner, Steve the Storm Sawyer. And your referee for this bout, again, mixed martial arts, scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds, Mr. Blake Grice. Welcome to round 1, brought to you by Wild Bills, Budweiser, and Hooters. All right, guys, these guys are ready to fight. This ought to be an intense one. Hopefully it'll go a couple rounds. You're looking for action. This is the one you're going to get right here. Let me hear you, Wild Bills.
All right, here we are, Wild Bills Fight Night. Live here in Atlanta, Georgia. Cliff Fretwell here with pro fighter Jeff Bedard. We got David Vitkay, X3 Sports from here in Atlanta. Columbia, South Carolina, Steve Sawyer. It's 185-pound pro MMA. Just getting underway, round 1. Sawyer leading with a little jab, knee. Looks like guillotine coming up right here. That's pretty tight.
Oh, that looks real tight. Vitek's got a real tight guillotine on Sawyer.
And a quick
There's
tap.
the tap. He's out.
Steve Sawyer's actually out.
Wow. That was very impressive guillotine right there.
Not much to say about that. Double leg, left the head hanging outside. Didn't get any type of hand control. And Vitkay wasn't afraid to pull the trigger, pulled guard.
Yeah.
Good night, Steve Sawyer.
Sawyer should have switched off to either a single leg or he should have changed directions on his double leg. He came straight in on a double leg and it allowed Vitek, I can't pronounce his name, I apologize for that. But he dropped to the guillotine and man, was it tight. And Sawyer had no answer for it.
Yeah, and there's a great crossover from wrestling to MMA, but you got to make adjustments. You know, double legs and regular wrestling don't translate perfectly into MMA. You got to make those adjustments. Like you said, it was a straight-on double leg. Once he starts falling back for that guillotine, you got to block that knee and jump to the opposite side, or he's going to get guard and tap you.
Exactly, and I always call it right angles, 90 degrees. You know, when I'm training my guys that are transferring over from wrestling to fighting, you always have to hit the 90-degree angle, especially in MMA because of the guillotine, and it's so dangerous of a move to get caught into.
We got James Thorpe, Tom Wynn in the ring, local pro fighters. Trained with Vitkay down at X3 Sports. It's a family reunion. We got Tony Tucci in the ring now. He kind of heads up that MMA program down there. He's doing a great job.
Tony's doing a tremendous job along with all of his other instructors down there. And they just opened a second school, I believe, down in Midtown Atlanta.
Yeah, down on West Highland, North Highland. Vidkay's actually got a pretty stellar career. He's 6-8, but he's actually been in there with some hammers. He fought Joe Riggs in 04, and he recently fought Damian Staley, who's no slouch. He was on a 2-fight losing streak, and he's back on the winning streak now.
Yeah, he has stepped up his level of competition fighting those type of guys, and that just goes to show you what kind of competitor he is.
Absolutely.
All right, your fight 8 tonight, Wild Bill's Fight Night. This one was scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds, mixed martial arts professional bout. In round 1, at the 30-second mark, your winner by guillotine chokehold, red corner, Marietta, Georgia, X3 Sports Zone, David Vidkay. David takes the win. Good sportsmanship. Let's hear it for Steve the Storm Sawyer, blue corner. Give him some love, guys. He came a long way. But your winner, David Vidkay. Dave Mubor. This is the Fight 9 on your fight card tonight at Wild Bill's. We've saved the last 2 for actually your best 2 fights. This one's going to be the Raptor versus the Coal Miner. In the red corner for this mixed martial arts bout, again scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds, professional fight. 34 years of age, 6'3", 195 pounds, with a record of 32 wins, 20 losses, and 1 tie. The man with the experience from the coal mines, fighting for Bullpen Fight Club from Moundsville, West Virginia. Red corner, Todd Carney. His opponent tonight, in the blue corner, at 28 years of age, at a height of 6'3", 195 pounds, with a record of 5 wins, no losses, 1 tie. From Hardcore Gym, from Athens, Georgia, the Raptor, Dave Mubor. And your referee for this mixed martial arts bout is Mr. Blake Grice. Coming up, your main event, 2 fights left. This one is going to be a slugfest. The Coal Miner versus the Raptor. Welcome to round 1.
Be a ground game.
From Budweiser, Wild Bills, and Hooters. Guys, this one's going to be a slugfest. Let them hear it. Come on.
All right, guys, here we go. Wild Bill's Fight Night. We got 195-pound pro MMA fight. Dave Mubor, Todd Carney. Mubor out with a takedown real quick.
He's in half guard right now.
I'm Cliff Farewell. I'm here with Jeff Bedard.
Nice elbow by Newborn. He's in half guard, another elbow. He's dominating the head, trying to pass to get the full mount, it looks like.
Trying to stuff that knee, step over.
Carney's doing a good job of retaining half guard and not allowing Dave to pass over to full mount or side mount.
And Newborn 5-0-1. Carney 32-20-1. Carney's on the bottom, Newborn's on the top. Carney's fought everybody. He actually has a win over Mayhem Miller, which Jason avenged later on. He's fought Charles Crazy Horse Benning. He's fought Nate Corey. He's fought a ton of guys, been fighting for a long time, but right now, Newborn's really taking it to him north-south.
Yeah, Newborn's in a north-south position. He needs to go for a north-south choke position, or some people call it the Papa Serra choke position. Now he's exchanged over. Carney's on his knees, and Dave's looking for a rear mount. He's trying to get a hook in. Carney's defending that hook.
Carney's doing a good job of blocking pockets in here, controlling hands, and he's trying to scoot out the back door. If Newborn don't keep good position here, which it looks like Carney might be sliding out the back door, we could have a whole different fight here real quick.
Yeah, Dave needs to post off with his right hand and get full back position with both hooks in. He needs to get that left leg in to get both hooks in, and then Carney would really be in trouble. And that hook's almost in. He's working on it, and Carney's doing a nice job of keeping it out.
Yeah, he keeps stuffing that ankle every time. If he can do a little step swim here, pulling out of wrestling, he can maybe get out of this. And it looks like he's back. He's going to be back up to his feet. Needs to get off his knees here. He's in trouble right here with this guillotine if he don't make an adjustment and attack some hands.
Yeah, if Dave Newborn would drop into a full guard position and wrap his legs around his back in that position right there, he could definitely get a guillotine. But now he decides to drop a double leg, and Carney's looking for the guillotine.
Yeah, Carney was in a lot more trouble. I think Newborn let him off the hook there a little bit. He had a pretty deep choke in. He had pretty good position. He just couldn't pull the trigger and drop back and pull guard.
Okay, now Dave Newborn just got the takedown. Now he's in side mount. And Carney's in trouble here if Dave starts raining down elbows.
You see a lot of the more experienced pro fighters now. Not everybody's going to mount. Everybody's getting so good on bottom at defending from the mount and sweeping from the mount. What's your personal preference as far as like side control or mount?
Well, my personal preference would definitely be side mount. You know, full mount, it's hard to really strike from there because everybody either clinches your upper body or they start bucking their hips up and knocking you off balance, and it's hard to strike from there. So I prefer to stay in side mount and strike elbows from the side of the temple or straight down to the face.
Wild Bill's Fight Night. I'm Cliff Fredwell. We're here with Jeff Bedard and Newborn and Carney going at it.
Newborn's throwing some old school Sakuraba on him right now with double fisting him right straight down the middle.
Double axe handle, Jimmy Superfly snook off the top rope.
Yep. Old school Sakuraba right there where you throw both hands straight down the middle. Nice elbows by Newborn. He has really got Carney in some serious trouble here.
We got it. I'm sure we're approaching a short time in the round. We're going 3 5-minute rounds, pro MMA, and Newborn's just dominating this round.
Yeah, Newborn's in full mount right now, just raining down some elbows, and Carney's fighting back yet, but it looks like Newborn's trying to set up an arm bar or an arm triangle now.
Blake Grice doing a great job of letting him fight. He's not going to let it go too far and let Carney get hurt, but he's also respecting the fact that Carney's a savvy veteran, but he's going to stop it if he's not defending himself.
Yeah, Carney's got over 50 fights. He's been here before. He's no stranger to these positions, but Dave Newborn is raining down a lot of blows here. And it's looking like if he doesn't start defending himself a little bit better, Blake Grice is definitely going to have to step in and stop this competition.
No, he's not. No, he's not. That guy's tired. He ain't gonna know nothing left.
Short time in the round. Carney's going to try to survive.
He's going for an
here.
arm bar. He's got the arm trap. If he sits back and get that right leg over his head.
Great fight. Newborn showed a lot of presence there. He didn't go for the arm bar early. A lot of times you go for the arm bar and you give up position. He waited to the end of the round. He got his damage in. He kept good position. Smart round and a dominating round for Mike Newborn.
Yeah, Dave Newborn was very, very impressive with that round, especially with his ground and pound and his jiu-jitsu. He got position on him, and he got him in the full mount and just started raining down elbows. And Carney, being the veteran that he was, he kept moving and intelligently defending himself where the referee couldn't step in and stop it. Cornering
Dave Newborn's UFC veteran Rory Singer. He's doing some great things out there with the hardcore guys. You go out there and train a lot with Brian Bowles, WEC, 135-pound standout. They're really doing good things out there in Athens.
Yeah, I train out there a lot. Brian Bowles is my main training partner. We have been for the last couple of years, and I'm glad to see the young guy doing really, really well in the WEC.
Cliff Fredwell, Jeff Bedard, we're here at Wild Bill's Fight Night, Atlanta, Georgia, at Wild Bill's Country Music Club. Got a packed house here tonight. Todd Carney, Dave Newborn, in on the takedown again.
Yeah, Carney came out and threw a big right hand. It was real sloppy, and it was showing too much in advance, and Dave just ducked down and double-legged him and took him down to the mat very easily. And now he's past the half guard, and he's raining down some elbows. And they're in against the ropes.
Well, one thing this round, Blake Grice, our referee, gave him a lot of leeway in that first round. He's going to probably get a little bit less in this second round if he doesn't get busy from the bottom.
Yeah. Newborn's in half guard right now, but he's kind of got his feet stuck up in the ropes because he's working a Kimura. And if he can get that Kimura, he'll be in business. But he's got to get his feet untangled in the ropes. And him and Carney, he needs to move him out away from the ropes where he can work his jiu-jitsu.
Carney does a good job of shrimping his hips away and getting that knee back in between the body. When you're in a situation like that, you want to cut your knee in between yourself and your opponent and try to retain full guard. Get back to your feet, look for a sweep, look for your own submission.
Yeah. Now it looks like Dave Newborn's looking for a Darce, and now he's got a guillotine. Now he's got the guillotine, and that is tight. Carney's in trouble here. Yep, Carney just tapped.
Great fight by Newborn. No holes in his game the entire fight.
No, his jiu-jitsu was off the chain tonight. He looked very, very impressive tonight with his jiu-jitsu. Kept passing the half guard, getting side mount and full mount when he needed to. He looked very impressive tonight. I'm proud of him.
Absolutely. Moves 6-0-1. The one being a draw, so he's still undefeated. I believe it was either a draw or no contest.
Yes.
I believe he's actually got one of both. I think he has 7 fights, 1 no contest, and 1 draw.
Yes, he was very impressive. Carney's a very experienced veteran. You know, he's coming in here with over 50 fights and fought in some of the best competition in the whole world. Newborn really put it on him and dominated this fight.
I'd like to give a shout out to Diamond Jones and Fighters Union Combat Wear. We also got Budweiser, the Great American Lager, D. Geller and Sons, Blood Brothers Moving and Storage, the Paradise Funding Group. Great night of fights here at Wild Bill's Fight Night. Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Cliff Fredwell here with Jeff Bedard. We're waiting on the decision. We already know what it is. It's Dave Newborn tapping out Todd Carney about a minute into the second round with a real tight guillotine. Real tight.
Yes, Dave looked very impressive. His transitions were phenomenal tonight. His jiu-jitsu looked very sharp and crisp. And he transitioned very well out front with that guillotine, threw the leg over, and Carney was in trouble, and he ended up having to tap out.
Fights tonight brought to you by David Oblas, Undisputed Productions, Amy Lynn and Steve Mutters, Full Throttle Entertainment. We're going down to the ring to Southside Steve, for the decision.
Your 9th fight of the night, scheduled for 4 5-minute rounds. Professional bout mixed martial arts. In the second round at the 1 minute and 19-second mark, winner by guillotine choke, blue corner, Dave Newborn from Hardcore Gym, fighting out of Athens, Georgia. Let's hear it. Roy Singer's Hardcore Gym. From Atlanta, Georgia, blue corner, Bernard the Roughneck Rutherford. And your referee for this main event fight, Mr. Blake Grice. Right now, our Hooters girls bringing in the belt that is on the line. Again, this fight for the vacant NFC United States Heavyweight Championship. Let's hear it for your Hooters girls. and the belt that is on the line for one of these fighters. Special thanks to Budweiser, the Great American Lager, D. Geller & Sons, Blood Brothers Moving and Storage, and Paradise Funding Group. This is your main event, Wild Bill's Fight Night 21.
All right, guys, main event, Wild Bill's Fight Night 21. I'm Cliff Fredwell. I'm along here with Roy Singer, housemate of Jesse Forbes, one of our main event fighters tonight. WEC vet, Roy Singer, UFC vet here. Fighting Bernard Rutherford. Jesse Forbes coming out early.
Jesse Forbes from season 3 of The Ultimate Fighter on Spike TV. He was known as the Vanilla Gorilla in the house. Actually, the house that I spent 6 weeks in with him. He's definitely matured since the show and got some good wins. Fought in some big promotions like Ring RITC and UFC and WC.
He's fighting Rage in the Cage, WEC. Recent win over Victor Moreno is a pretty seasoned fighter. In the clinch here, Bernard's got double overs. Jesse's got double unders, looking to throw some knees here.
Some good knees to the midsection there. Jockeying for position in the clinch.
Back up, back up, back up.
Exchange some punches on the breakout there. Look good. Both fighters still look good. Hands up.
Bernard's a local boy here in Atlanta, fighting for Extreme MMA. He's primarily known as a stand-up guy, but he's been working over the years on his ground game and stuff. He'd rather keep it on his feet, though.
Most definitely still a stand-up guy and strong, explosive guy. I've been in the gym with him as well, and he's definitely a gamer. Throwing some big looping hooks right there, looking for the quick knockout. Jesse keeping his hands up, just looking poised and putting out that jab.
He's doing a good job of circling away from Jesse's power. He got caught a little bit there, but he's been doing a good job of circling to his left, staying out of Jesse's power.
You're correct, Cliff. When you're fighting a southpaw, you definitely want to stand outside his lead leg and just drop that right hand down the middle. I would love to see Bernard throw some more right hands right now. There you go. Just find his range, and that's a powerful right hand.
Nice knee by Forbes. It almost connected.
Jesse's doing a great job at controlling the center, putting smart combos together, good knees. Good fight so far.
Wild Bill's Fight Night 21, live here in Atlanta. I'm Cliff Fredwell along here with UFC vet Roy Singer. We got Jesse Forbes, Bernard Rutherford, Forbes to the takedown.
Nice.
Bernard's got to get guard here, and he didn't. He's in trouble now.
Yep. Jesse's got the back, the hooks in. Throwing some big strikes. And some good ground and pound from rear mount. Hooks in, hit in hard. And just an unending barrage of punches causes referee Blake Rice to come in and stop it.
Those were heavy. Those were heavy hands. Those weren't little pitter-pat hands. He was throwing those with bad intentions. Blake Rice had to step in and stop that.
Most definitely always talk about fighter safety, and we could hear that slap down here in the booth. And looks like Bernard's okay, but he was not intelligently defending himself. Let the people at home know that November 15th is Wild Bill's next fight night. It's the first Saturday night fight here at Wild Bill's, Duluth, Georgia. Premier event in the Southeast. And there's Bernard getting to his feet. A little wobbly. Took some shots there, obviously. But seems to be okay. It's a little bit of a smile on his face, maybe.
Yeah, good show of sportsmanship there by Bernard Rutherford. I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight while we're waiting on the official announcements from Southside Steve. Budweiser, the Great American Lager, D. Geller & Sons, who gave away some gift certificates tonight. Blood Brothers Moving and Storage, Paradise Funding Group. The fights tonight have been brought to you by David Oblis and Undisputed Productions, Amy Lynn and Steve Mutter from Full Throttle Entertainment. As Roy said, we got our first Wild Bill's Fight Night coming up Saturday, November 15th it is?
November 15th, yes, Cliff.
Great night of fights. Forbes is looking good. You're right. He has matured since Tough 3.
No doubt. You know, it was pretty one-dimensional back then, and and has found himself a good gym. Jamie Varner's a phenomenal fighter in his own right. WC was a lightweight champion, an excellent boxer, wrestler, jiu-jitsu guy, and he's definitely got himself in with a good camp. Looks like he's improved quite a bit, both in the ring, mentally, as a fighter, and to expect good things and big things from Jesse Forbes. He's still young and only 23 years old.
Right, and we're going down to the ring with Southside Steve Rickman for the
announce the winner, that
particulars.
does conclude the fighting for the night, but the party just begins with DJ Ricks. Again, $1,000 giveaway tonight. 1 o'clock from D. Gellert Son. We will clear the chairs in minutes. The music will kick in and the fun will start. All the fighters are going to come out, hang out, have some drinks. So if you don't want to get backed up in the parking lot, hang out with us tonight at Wild Bill's. And again, we remind you, September 15th, it's a Saturday. Tickets are available tomorrow for Wild Bill's Fight Night 22.
And for more info, go to www.fullthrottlemma.com.
Again, to remind you, Darius Rucker, Hootie, Thursday, September 25th, right here at Wild Bill's, 9 p.m. $15 charge at the door, and you receive a free CD at the door. Jeff Bates, Friday, September 26th, 9 p.m. start, and the Little River Band, Luau, Saturday, September 27th, 9 p.m. Tickets available at the door or at wildbillsatlanta.com. Upcoming dates, and you might want to get these, especially if you're a country fan. 4 tickets sell out. Montgomery Gentry, right here along with REO Speedwagon and Luke Bryan. Upcoming dates and shows for Wild Bill's.
Remember that.
At this time, Dave Oblis with Undisputed Productions along with Amy Lynn from Full Throttle Entertainment have a presentation. Now wearing the belt, 23 years old from Temple, Arizona, fighting for Arizona Combat Sports. He is now the NFC United States Heavyweight Champion. Red corner tonight, Jesse Forbes.
Yeah, I believe you touched on it. A lot of guys have come through that house.
Everybody, whether you cheered for me or booed for me, I gave you a good fight, I came here and everybody said, Bernard was a cocky guy, but I just want you guys to know, he was nothing but a gentleman and respectful to me, so give him a round of applause also, and I want to thank him for taking the fight with me. Thanks, guys.
There he is, good guy. Give him a round of applause, and we love him too. Bernard Rutherford, blue corner, give him some love. Again, Jesse took that fight round 1 at the 2-minute 37 mark. Winner and stoppage due to the referee, Blake Grice, for strikes. And at this time, I ask that again that everyone stand, singing your national anthem from Ashland, Kentucky, winner of the Colgate Country Showdown in Kentucky, West Virginia, Ohio, and Mississippi, 2001 Nashville Star finalist, has 3 #1 singles on MP3 charts, performs right here at Wild Bill's every Friday and Saturday night. Nashville recording artist, Michael Moore, with your national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regulate, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
bless America and God bless the U.S. Army here tonight out of Duluth, the recruiting station. And that was Wild Bill's